we know the federal government announced a $1.2 billion package to boost this tourism sector. But we know that this package actually doesn't include many of our major airports. It's rather regional destinations. Can you just talk to us about the impact that this will have on those regional businesses, and on the other flip side, the businesses that are potentially missed out?
Yeah, look, it's a big positive for those destinations where there's going to be support to get yourself an airfare and get up there. So regional Queensland, far north Queensland in particular is an example of an area. The Great Ocean Road in Victoria, easily accessible from Avalon Airport in Victoria. So for those areas, what the government's research shows is when someone comes and spends $1 on an airline, they usually spend $7 or $8 on accommodation, food, visiting tourist attractions. So the government's looking to provide an incentive for Australians to get out there and start holidaying again, taking a trip and spending some money, because a lot of money's been saved by many Australians during the pandemic, and we need that money now to start flowing, particularly into the small businesses in those areas. So that's a real positive. But on the flip side, there's a few other areas that have missed out. So we've got, our capital cities. Melbourne, is the one that's been hammered the most and is hurting the most. You've also got places like Sydney that are still hurting. So we really want to see some deals where you can get yourself there, and ideally, let's make sure the deal includes some contribution to a couple of nights of accommodation. And rather than people just buying an airline fare online, it'd be great to see that you have to go to a travel agent. Travel agents have had no customers booking anything new for 12 months now. They need all the help they can get. So what about something that's like 2 nights, shopping trip to Melbourne, staying in a hotel, contribution to the airfare, but go and buy it through a travel agent?
Well, indeed, there was many mixed opinions when this tourism boost got announced, and many people arguing that so many people have missed out here. But we know the Australian wage subsidy program is due to come to an end in a couple of weeks, or at the end of the month, the JobKeeper program. Does this tourism relief package actually support independent travel agents?
Well, look, that's where it would appear at this stage there's a major gap, and we're hearing rumours out of Canberra that there's something else coming, but there's only a couple of weeks until the JobKeeper thing is over and done with. And even that particular package, unless you book the airfares, go down through a travel agent and book other things through a travel agent, you won't be helping the travel agents. And it doesn't really start to apply until people start making bookings for trips that are in May, for example. But at the moment, people are going to be able to do it through the big airlines directly online, and they'll organise a bunch of other things potentially online, as opposed to helping independent travel agents in particular.